Hello, folks, and welcome back to Grand Strategy Saturdays, where the Templin Institute leads a nation to glory. And this afternoon, we are, of course, back with Stellaris Invicta Season 2, playing as the Confederacy. You probably know the drill by now. It's been great, man. I am glad to be back after Christmas, I'll tell you that much. I hope everyone has had an awesome holiday so far, and hopefully you got a few days left before you gotta get back to the old grind. I'm gonna tell you how I woke up on Christmas morning, because I think it's a very funny story. So, Christmas Eve. We do this thing, I guess, I don't know if there's a name for it, but I was told I was allowed to open one present, and I got a weighted blanket. Like, you know, one of those blankets that's like full of beads, and it weighs like 30 pounds, so it feels like you're being hugged by a serial killer or something. I don't know. So the point is, I got this weighted blanket, and the instructions are like, yeah, it's gonna take about a week for you to get used to this thing. So you might experience disorientation when you wake up. So, you know, fast forward a bit, Christmas Eve, now we're playing Mario Kart. The TV's on full blast. Fast forward again, Christmas morning. Julia, who some of you might know, who's been fulfilling all the Templin Patreon stuff and doing some other work for us over the past few months, decides the best way to wake up the house is to play music over the speakers we got here, one of which is currently a foot away from my head since I'm sleeping on the couch where we were playing Mario Kart the night before. Needless to say, Christmas morning, I woke up to a horrible noise under a blanket I'd forgotten I received. I thought I was being physically attacked. It took me an hour for my heart rate to recover. So that was my Christmas morning. It was it freaked me the hell out. God, it was so weird. But thankfully, the rest of Christmas was great. But you know what? Enough about all that. No one's here to listen to me. They're here to yell at me while I play Stellaris. So yeah, let's see where things stand currently. And by the way, thank you to everybody who's been following, who's been subscribing, who's been throwing bits around during the countdown screen here. I see the hype train is already going. That's awesome to see. I wish I could read them all out, but it's moving so fast. But the subscriptions really do help a shitload. They help us keep the lights on and help us, you know, do awesome stuff for the stream, like commissioning artwork and patches and all those.
All hail, King of the Losers!
Yes, and if you want to donate bits to play a taunt, type in ! taunts. Yeah. Alright, so if this is your first Stellaris Invicta stream, this is how it's going to work. I'll be playing through Stellaris. Every now and then I'll be asking you in chat to give me your opinion on things. I'll be bringing up a poll, which I just realized I don't have available to me right now, so I'm going to bring that up right now. But yeah, we'll be bringing you polls and decisions and whatnot. We'll need your help to decide what the hell we're going to do. And we also need your help in recording everything that happens during this game for when we do those recap episodes. So if you type in !Antares, I can see some people are already doing that. It'll bring up a link to a Google Doc. You have to request permission to edit it because it's been bombed by rule separatists over the past few streams, but once you've requested access, hopefully within a week or two, we'll get that to you. Christmas kind of threw a wrench in the works, so you might not have gotten access this week if you applied last week. Sorry about that, but yeah, so, right, oh, holy shit! Cat Herder Cam, thanks for donating a bunch of subs. That is super awesome to see, and like I said, really does help, so thank you so much for that. Okay, well, the hype train is in full gear. I don't want to keep talking about all this stuff. I think everyone knows what's going on. If you have any questions, chat's helpful most of the time. So, yeah, what's been going on in the galaxy? Do we need a refresher from last time? I think so, because things are moving kind of fast. Our buddies in the Cloister of the Spirits really hate our neighbors in the Anthorian Empire and asked our newly founded Federation to declare war, which we did. Chat was divided, to say the least, over whether or not we should actually fight the Anthorian Empire. So we kind of arrived at this middle ground that nobody is happy with, where we are participating in the war, but no offensive action. We only support the Cloister, we don't invade territory, we only fortify territory that the Cloister has already taken. So what this means is that everyone is angry and yells. We're currently being invaded in the north, and yeah, that's about it. So Let's go to full screen mode. And let's unpause. Oh, and I guess I should have mentioned last time, we also integrated the short-lived Vrul Republic back into the Confederacy. It used to be around here. It exists no longer. As soon as we granted them independence, it started kicking out all the humans that were in that territory and kind of returning to their old ways. So, you hate to see it. But hopefully in another couple decades we can set them on the right path. But, okay. Let's unpause the game. We have two major problems here. The first, we have a fleet from the Anthorian Empire, roughly 3,000 in strength, heading towards our fleet of barely 2,500. So we need to retreat back to Wettige, where they have a space station that'll hopefully make the difference. We should also reinforce that sucker as quickly as possible. But, you know, our economy isn't spectacular right about now. We also have a fleet here of 1K, probably going to be retaking some of the Cloister of the Spirits territory. So, I think as part of our mandate, we'll try to prevent that. We'll, like I said, we're not going to attack the Antares Empire, but we will defend the work of our allies. Okay, and we're about to lose the space station, I'd imagine.
Construction.
Yep, there it
complete.
goes. So, what do we have for defenses? Well, Wettige has a space station, but it is a shipyard, and Japris has, I think, an anchorage. Yeah, neither of these are really defensive stations. The original plan was to build a defensive outpost either in Ginog or in Halax, but we didn't have the resources to accomplish that before war was declared. So, shit. You know what, let's speed up the game just a bit here. No disasters so far, so this is so good. And thanks again to everyone who's been following. Very much appreciated. This is an ideological war, meaning that we're just hoping to flip the Anthorian Empire over to, I guess, egalitarianism, you would hope. Oh, and something just passed in the Senate. What was it? I didn't catch that. Anyways, the enemy of my enemy is the next one. Grants the counterattack Casus Belli on empires that are not galactic. That's actually interesting. Diplomatic weight from fleet power plus 60, naval capacity plus 30, ship upkeep plus 15. I like the idea that rogue states can be attacked by everybody in the community. If I'm gonna support this for now, but maybe we'll put it to a vote if we get closer and if it looks very much divided. Okay, but apart from that, reinforcements in transit, nothing too important happening. We've lost our first system in Halax. Also, my scroll wheel is really acting up. I might need a new mouse here, folks. Slowly reinforcing this fleet. I have 12k minerals. Maybe I could... Oh, wait, what's going on over here? Ooh, we got a Cloister battle. Looks like we don't need to defend that territory after all because the Cloister are going to beat us to it. Good for them. They've been kicking ass here. Johnny L. Rojo saying, I mean, now that the Anthorians are attacking our territories, we should be excused to invade theirs in retaliation, right? Probably not. We can liberate our own territory, but we can't make any offensive action. That was kind of the deal that everyone agreed to. Well, no one agreed to it. That's the deal that no one's happy with. Some people want us to wipe them out. Some people say we should be pacifist above all. Okay, we're up to 3k now. Also, why are these... Okay, is the fleet system still kind of broken? Okay, we're up to 3.1 in fleet power. Oh, they've actually... Have they retreated, or did I just lose sight of them? I think they retreated, so let's take back Halax if we can. Cloister's still doing some work. Everyone's still using destroyers and corvettes, it seems, so we're not that far behind science-wise. But let's look at the economy. Ziva has unemployment. Let's make some generators on Ziva. Everyone gets mad at me for doing all cities, but cities seem to be the most well-rounded, it seems to me. But what do I know? Oh, we've also recently colonized Ariane. This was one of the colonies that failed in the Antares system. And it was a big moment for everyone to colonize it again. And it could be another mineral planet. It could be like a good trade hub. But for now, let's give it, I don't know.
Debris analyzed.
Admin offices. Like, we're under the cap, amazingly. And I'd like to keep that going if we can. What else can we do? Wettage Prime. Let's get it some more mineral districts. Torix.
Technology discovered.
Oh, the rule. Let's repair that stuff they trashed. Alright, that fleet's on the way. That fleet's sitting pretty. Yeah, it looks like the Cloister took Heaven's Gate. Isn't that, Heaven's Gate? Isn't that cult that drank all the Kool-Aid? Am I imagining that? But it looks like even without us, the Cloister are doing a hell of a job here. They've taken half the territory. Oh, yep. Rock Buddies at it again. I'm not sure if I mentioned this last time, but there was a problem where...
It is good to be the king.
Debris analyzed.
It is good to be the king. Yeah, there was a problem in creating the all the custom races for this campaign where the night before the series was supposed to start, they all got corrupted. So I was up to like 4 a.m. redoing everything. And unfortunately, because of that rush, I made a few mistakes. So the Cloister of the Spirits uses the wrong ship set. It's using mammalian as opposed to the rock ones. So you'll notice in the first episode of a recap, I filmed some other species and said that was the Cloister. And I think as part of the lore, we might say that Antares has exported some designs to the Cloister or something. I don't know. And another casualty of that was the Althorian Empire is supposed to be the Anthorian Empire. I'm almost...
Engaging enemy station.
Almost certain. Okay, who's attacking what? Alright, retaking the Halax system. There it is. But apparently, Heaven's Gate wasn't the Jonestown folks. That was a different cult. Yeah, generally the more positive sounding the name, the probably the worse they are. Oh hey! Curator Archaeology Lab. I want to get better at archaeology stuff, because like we have some projects in our territory, don't we? We have one here, and we have another one here. I'd like to be able to actually succeed at those if possible. Meanwhile, Dekarai, let's get more city districts over there.
My granny could scrap better than that.
My granny could scrap better than that. You're absolutely right. Queso Prime. Have we renamed Queso yet? In the spreadsheet that we keep track of all the events in, there's also a tab for planets. And I'd love to be able to keep track of which ones we renamed. Because I know we renamed Intisar. I'm almost positive we renamed Wettige. Although or did we? I don't know. So I'll have to keep track of that when I'm doing my recap episodes, but something to keep in mind. All right, but let's do admin offices, because I want one of those on every planet, just for the hell of it. Torix still has unemployment. What can I do about this? Not a whole lot I can really do. Chat's saying, no, we did not rename Wettige yet. Alright, thank you. That's good to know. Maybe it would be a good idea if we haven't already mentioned that in the spreadsheet to do so. Okay, also the Calgary Confederation of Clans declared war on the Eternal Empire of Akara. Does this affect us? Because the clans are our neighbor, and we don't necessarily hate them. And the Eternal Empire of Akara is right next door to them, and they seem kind of like jerks, but we got no real problem with them. Okay, I guess that doesn't really concern us too much. We're mostly concerned about things over here. Slowly losing exotic gases, but we've got 1 million of them, so it's fine. Wait. Why didn't this pop up? Yeah, we'll extend the deal. And... Oh, god damn it, we're being blackmailed by the Free Warriors again. Well, we can spare a bunch of minerals, so we'll just give them that. Free Warriors, that would be these guys. Oh yeah, who can kick our ass a few times over. Okay. And if you're just joining us, thanks again to everyone who's been following. I wish I could read out all the names, but it's happening a bit too fast today. And the Bearded Squire the Bearded Squirt asking, who else thinks the Pioneer Corps is basically the U.S. Coast Guard? I do, because that's what they were kind of based on. Not necessarily the U.S. Coast Guard, but just Coast Guards in general. I don't know why, but like, there's that perception that the Coast Guard is like the lamest of the U.S. services. Like, I know it gets forgotten a lot, but reading up on the Coast Guard, fuck man, they're badasses. Holy shit. So, in true Antares style, I thought it would be cool to base something on them. Yeah. And I'm not sure if anyone's mentioned it yet, but I was aware that Pioneer does have a few different connotations. Like, you have your Pioneer squads in World War I, World War II, and I think even to the modern day, which are like engineer forces, but I love the name Pioneer, so in my mind it's evolved slightly in its use into the future. Moya! Okay. Where is Moya? Oh yeah, the Intisar system. Alright, let's do, I don't know, more energy districts just for the hell of it. Got new leaders, okay, or new levels on those leaders. A lot of room for new buildings and upgrades across the Confederacy, that's good to see. But what are our construction ships doing? Can they be mobilized anywhere? No. Okay, we've taken back Halax, and this seems like a good opportunity to upgrade the starbase, so that seems like a good use of our time. The Earhart currently doing nothing. Oh, it was researching debris in the war. Okay, well let's bring it back to Antares. I want to get this guy's skill level up. So Ziva, where are you? Help with research, please. Other colony ships are already doing that. As soon as I get that research, I think I should probably restart those archaeology projects. That's my thinking anyways. Losing consumer goods, so that sucks. How come? Oh, wait a second. I just realized something. I nearly screwed this whole thing up. During filming, I changed some of these settings, so I should probably put that back to the way it was. Oh boy, that could have been bad. I couldn't figure out why I kept missing all those events. There it is. Okay. But almost no unemployment, so that is something. Apparently this is the patrol flotilla that's now our second fleet, basically, so let's rename that. Now we need a different patrol fleet. We got that salvage fleet of weird ships that I'm not a big fan of because they all look dumb. Like our weird pirate vessels. Ooh. The Cloister is about to lose some armies. Hopefully they can retreat. You hate to see that. Oh, it looks like they were able to get out of there. But the Cloister has a fleet worth 1,000-ish, heading towards 700-ish fleet. Technically, we could intervene, but it's way too far for us to make a difference in time. But they got the station, they got their fleet. Maybe they can do this. Oh shit, the Anthorian Empire has cruisers. I was not aware of this. Hey, and thanks for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Is the Cloister maybe gonna take this? If they just take out one cruiser, they may have swung the balance enough that... I mean, they're hanging in there. They haven't lost a single ship yet. Maybe those big guns on the cruiser just... Oh, wait, never mind. They just did. Okay, but, I mean... It's close. They've lost 2 corvettes, but they've taken on the shields on these cruisers, apparently. Is that how I'm reading this? Yeah, that thing's low on health points, or hull points. They might actually do this. Maybe, hard to say. That one's still got armor. That one's down health points, too. I don't think the Cloister's gonna take it. That would have been neat, though. Those big ships just, Are they gonna get one? $72 health points. 34, 6. -1. Okay, there it goes. Well, we're coming in. And it looks like the Cloister's actually coming in too, so we're both gonna arrive at the same time. Or are they even moving? Oh, the Cloister's pulled back, so I guess we're gonna pull back. Okay, fair enough. I mean, war attrition is gonna be taking its toll on the Anthorians soon enough, so we probably don't even need to do anything. Yeah, I wish we could do more, but the support for this war is very limited. Alright, but we got traditions going on. Let's keep on the expansion. Empire Sprawl, let's reduce that. That seems very helpful. And can we upgrade any of our star bases? Yes, we can. Let's get some more shipyards in Itasar. Maybe more trade hubs in Antares. On Torix. I don't want to put too much money into that. Now we're out of alloys. Okay. I really need a new mouse.
Technology discovered.
Nothing to do but watch the progress. Oh wait, that archaeology skill is done. Excellent. I like that. Sure. Survey speed. Probably useless at this point, but I like grabbing those unique techs. All right, we got the Kelvin sitting around doing nothing, so let's get it over to Queso and excavate that site. Okay. Give me 1 second, folks. One second. Okay. Well, on the plus side, it looks like the Althorian Empire is not long for the world, or at least in its current state. Exhaustion is at 97%, so this is gonna resolve itself. A lot of people in chat saying a vote is needed to end this war quickly. Well, a vote is not going to change anything. Regardless of how much we're participating, exhaustion is going to be running out in just a few months anyways. It doesn't really matter. And we already did a vote.
Discovered.
And you people voted for for this. Okay, oh, we can get cruisers. Yeah. Cruisers it is. Let's move on that. Let's also up the speed a bit here. Cloister's gonna keep on moving. Vool refugees. A flotilla of civilian transports carrying Vool refugees from the Rothurian Empire have arrived in our space. They have been allowed to settle on Wettige Prime. Rothurian Empire is... Alright, let's check out... Oh, hell! The star nation formerly known as the Vool regime has been destroyed by its enemies. Where were they? They must have been over here someplace? And that's where the Rothurian Empire is, so... This whole side of the galaxy has been a mess. Let's see where the Vool were. Species. Oh my god! Wait, no, I'm looking at Empire, not Galaxy. Okay, that was almost bad. The Vool. Okay, there's 151 of them, not one. That's good. Where are they from?
Technology
They're
discovered.
from Vool Cool. Right there. Part of the Bergin Star Cooperative? How does that work? Well, they got screwed over, and now they're living on Antares, so that's something. The command limit's going up. Oh, crime, -15. That seems like a good idea. Meanwhile, what's happening in the war? We've reached 100%, so I assume that the war is going to be over in about a year. One starbase over. What can we get rid of? Probably Torix. We don't really need one there anymore. Although I hate to cripple the future Vrul that are gonna live there. And the Rothurian Empire declared war on the
Construction complete.
Kirkat Magis. Man, they are just... Oh, and of course the Cloister the Spirit likes them. I hate to see that. Okay, but who's gonna win this one? We got the... Oh, they're pathetic compared to us, whereas these guys are... Whoops. Equivalent. So I guess the Rothurian Empire... Probably gonna take that one.
Initiating communications.
Migration treaty from the Brugan Star Collective. Now this is gonna cost us influence, isn't it? And we're already only making one at the moment. I'll put it to a vote, but I think we need to exercise caution here. Yeah, we're only making one influence a turn because we already have another migration pact with somebody, probably the Cloister, I'd imagine. But yeah, let's get a poll going. Manage poll. Why isn't it working? Okay, sign migration treaty. Yes. No. Alright, the poll has now started. As with any democracy, you can't influence the results by spending money. Bits will get you extra votes if you so desire. No is taking this with 67% right off the bat. 66, so their lead is dropping, but probably not enough to make a huge difference here. 63% on no, 38 on yes. My guess is that no is going to take this. Which is a shame. I'm not sure if migration treaties should cost influence. Lore-wise, I think we should say yes, but gameplay-wise, it would kind of be a bit of a mess. Yeah, it looks like... Oh, hey! My HUD says suzerain. I forgot to change that. That is embarrassing. Thanks to whoever pointed that out. Let's fix that right now. There we go. Better Nate than Lever, as they say. Alright, No takes it. And we're back. One of these times, and it's bound to happen, Twitch chat is going to vote no on something, and I'm accidentally going to hit yes. I'm just waiting for that day. Hopefully it's not on something important. Hopefully it's on a trivial thing, but you never know. Four Torx. Okay, now we got commercial pact from the same guys. I think I can just decline that right off the bat, given the events of the previous vote. And one way to change the rule would be to look at our factions, right? And embrace egalitarianism or something. I think we're already doing that, but Alien Liberty Trust. Hey, Avrul is in charge of that. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. We don't have the influence to embrace it, but I think what we really need to embrace is the Free Elections League. Wait, is it possible that I'm losing influence because I'm currently promoting something? No, I guess not. The Free States of Brionne have insulted us.
All hail, King of the Losers!
Yeah. Okay, why is the Free States of Brionne not liking us? What do we ever do to them? I didn't even know they knew us. They're suspicious because we're allied to rivals or something. What's going on there? Okay, let's see what's happening. Oh, the Cloister of the Spirits are rivaling the... Okay, yep, that does it. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we got issues right here in River City. The Beldross Empire has declared war on our ally, the Cloister of the Spirits. Consequently, we are now at war with the Beldross Empire. This would be the gigantic empire to the south of us that has been fucking over the largest federation in the game for the past 100 years. So this is bad. Alright, I think we need a poll, and I am asking the Chamber of Representatives to declare a state of war, one that we will engage in fully. Unlike our conflict with the Anthorians, I ask for Parliament support in doing offensive action against the Beldross Empire, because we cannot afford to simply defend here. We gotta take the fight to them. So, the poll is up. Yes is taking it with an early lead. 94% saying yes. 103 votes say yes, 7 people say no DW because I accidentally hit the keyboard wrong. That's my bad. Alright, so Cloister of the Spirits and Confederate. Okay, What is the, what do they want? Oh, impose ideology, I guess. They want to change our way of life. Okay. That sucks.
It is good to be the king.
It is not so good to be the king, not right now. Okay, so the Beldross Empire. Authoritarian, xenophobe, militarists. Also declare full mobilization has won with yes. They're also a feudal society with functional architecture. Okay. So we have space tyrants. In fact, they're literally hegemonic imperialists who follow the imperial government thing. So they're also superior to us in fleet power, but equivalent in most other things. All right. So we're in crisis mode, people. What do we do? Well, okay, the war against the Althorian Empire is going to be over soon enough. So we're going to redeploy the fleet over here to Yisker, whatever it's called. We're going to have to mobilize our stuff there and then defend Cloister territory as much as you possibly can. There's only two ways they can get in. One would be through this system here, and the other would be through this one here, and possibly over to the side if they're able to work something out over there. So as soon as the war is over, we'll need to pull back the second fleet from the north, which is currently our largest one. And we also need to raise new armies, or new fleets, especially. But we're already at the naval capacity limit, so what do we do? Well, we'll need to upgrade our anchorages. Let's get on that right now. Except we're lacking alloys. So, time to sell minerals. And maybe some food. And maybe consumer goods? No, we're losing consumer goods. Maybe some exotic gases? That only gets us 800? That's nonsense. Okay. Alloys, how many can we get? Okay, that's slightly respectable. So stage 1, upgrade the anchorages. Step 2, build the fleet. Step 3, don't get killed. And all I can hope is that the war with the Anthorians ends lickety-split, because fuck, the Beldross Empire is just a nightmare. They've taken over so much territory. I would need to look back and see what this map looked like, you know, just a few decades ago. But there used to be, like, there is this giant federation here, mostly with the Meridashian People's Federation and the Skrensolar Republic and the, like, all these nations. And they've gotten their ass kicked by the Beldross Empire every single time. So, fuck? Now, another way to build up fleet power is to build fortresses, right? And I think that was on the docket for this planet. Am I imagining that? No, I'm not. So let's get, I don't know, strongholds. And you know, it might not be the worst idea in the world to build a stronghold on Lindaway too, you know, just in case things go really bad. Or maybe on Zif, since it's kind of the gate to it. We could fortify these two worlds a bit. Like, what's going on Quesadilla? Nothing? Okay.
Technology discovered.
Survey speed's up. Oh, great, we're saved. Okay, experimental subspace navigation. This could be huge if we're able to do that. Experimental subspace. Oh, but only science ships. I don't know about that one. Improved deflectors is probably going to be more useful in the short term. Chat's mostly yelling for shields, aka deflectors, so yep. We'll do that. Have we even finished researching cruisers yet? Because it would be great to break out the first one of those. So 17 months, we can build our first cruiser. I think we're gonna need them. Still no movement from the Beldross yet. Okay, can we change any policies or edicts here that are going to help us out? Diplomatic stance cooperative. War philosophy is still liberation, yes. Orbital bombardment selective, yep. We don't have a war policy because we haven't unlocked the supremacy tree yet. Is that right? I think that's what the deal is. Now, is there anything we can do? Now, we could upgrade all these things, but we need... What do we need? We need rare crystals to do it. That's tempting, especially since we have a whole lot of them, and it would be nice to be able to transition out of having so goddamn many. But in the meantime, let's upgrade these alloy buildings. I mean, that's going to kill us on moats, right? But we're already making +3 of those, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Zif Prime, where is Zif Prime? It is there. A stronghold there might not be terrible. But, I don't know. Maybe... Gotta build something here. Civilian industries, because we're hurting on consumer goods. Meanwhile, Intisar, this is a planet that does need a stronghold. And it has one, so we're good. Okay, that's good. Meanwhile, these are still upgrading, so it's going to be a while before we can do more anchorages. The Anthorians are doing kind of a last-ditch counterattack. I don't think it's going to be enough to make a huge difference. And thanks again to everyone who's been subscribing and following. I would read out all the names, but way too many of you. But thank you nevertheless. The subscriptions and the follows really do help us out. We're currently trying to become a partner, and if we become a partner... it lets you stream the stream at different resolutions, which makes it easier if you're on a phone or something or have bad internet. It also gives us more emotes, so we can add the emotes of every single republic to the chat, which would be awesome. So, if you like what we're doing, follow us and watch our streams. Okay, so for this though, I'm kind of thinking hyperdrive. Being able to get around really goddamn fast is crucial, except it's going to take us a long time to research that. So maybe we're better off in the short term. With just disruptors or something. Plasma throwers, maybe. Cold fusion reactors. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, meanwhile, what is the status of the fleets? This one needs to be upgraded, so let's get on that. Except they're gonna have to go a bit of a ways. And the second fleet, I think... Oh, no, it needs upgrades too. Okay, we'll get on it. Do we have good names for our ships yet? I feel like that's next on my list. It's been on my list forever, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. But we have missile boats, picket ships, and interceptors. We have, what is this, anti-corvette, it looks like to me.
Technology
and
discovered.
Anti-strike craft and missiles. We don't have, like, anti-cruisers. That's what we're kind of missing. Dragon King saying, and of course Mark doesn't care enough to look at chat. Chat is right now on my other monitor moving very, very fast. I'm trying to keep up on it, but I can play the game or I can read chat. It's hard to do both. I am Trog asking ship name stream soon. Everyone's asking for mercs. I'm seeing that. I can't do it. In considering the lore of the Confederacy, it would be unconscionable for the Antares Confederacy to vote to hire mercenaries to kill people. It's the GTU could do it, not the Confederacy. I can't do it. But we got a couple of things here. Gene tailoring might be kind of interesting. The Living State. Alien Zoo. I think Influence Game's probably going to be the best in the short term. Influence Game. Although I like gene modification points too. Because then we could edit the rule. You know what? Let's bring it up to a poll. I don't know. Which research? Gene tailoring or the Living State? I think those are the top two ones, right? No one's really caring about the other ones. All right, so the options are up. Vote for your choice: gene tailoring or the Living State. Oh, so far it's kind of close. Gene tailoring, nope. Living State coming out ahead. Back to gene tailoring. Back to Living State. Passes to Gretzky. Scores! Okay, no. 49 to 50. 50-50. One vote is deciding this. Now 6 votes is deciding this. Gene tailoring currently 4 votes ahead. Now Living State 3 votes ahead. I always love a close poll. Is there anything better than a close poll? Gene tailoring. Oh my god, it's so close. If you have bits, I mean, now's the time to use them. You can add a couple votes, I think, depending on how many votes you're donating, but... God, that's close. Okay, no, gene tailoring looks like they're gonna take it. I think someone might have used some bits on that one. Ooh, yep. Okay, gene tailoring takes it with 170. Huh. All right, gene tailoring. Thanks to all those who voted. And yes, I am seeing all the arguments for how we could possibly roleplay as hiring mercenaries. I'm just saying, like, this is month 1 of the war. To immediately go to that is no. Sometimes you gotta make executive decisions. I'm not saying it's like couldn't happen. I'm just saying it's not gonna happen now. We haven't reached that crisis point where we've tipped the scales enough to. Maybe after all our fleets are destroyed and Antares is occupied, then we'll hire mercenaries. But until then, we have other options. And in fact, we're already moving on those other options, which includes building up the anchorages. Come on, is this gonna end already? Okay, what's going on in the galactic community? Oh, I missed that vote, didn't I? Natural sanctuaries. Diplomatic weight from economy -40. That seems bad. We should preserve natural spaces as parks for citizens. I mean, I agree, but the economy is the only thing keeping us in the game here. I think just abstain. I'll support it. What the hell? What have we passed so far? Have to look into that at some point. And I got stuff coming over here. We don't have a lot of stuff to stop it. Oops. Or exhaustion. It is supposed to automatically end, right? That's how this works? I mean, that's how it works when I'm playing, right? I don't know. Like, it would be nice to kick them all out of here, but if we lose our fleets to the Anthorians and then the Beldross come in, we're gonna be totally screwed. Chat's saying no. Oh, after 2 years. Well, my point is that it ends after a fixed amount of time. Yeah, they're coming back. Oh boy. Oh well, upgrading the ships. Got some good music coming in. That's always a good sign. Oof, they are gonna get crushed there. Due to the changing nature of the galactic situation, might it be acceptable to go on the offensive against the Anthorians in the hope of quickly ending that conflict? I don't know. I don't feel right about it. The spirits, okay, we'll see, once the fleets are updated, we'll have a vote. And then we'll see what the vote says. That's the only that's the way I can... Only way I can figure out to make this acceptable, so... We'll wait until our stuff's upgraded, because we just pulled them all back, and to bring them back again is going to be cause. Cloister of the Spirits has ended the rivalry with the Beldross Empire.
Discovery.
Well, that's a hell of a time to do that. Oh, but we got cruisers now. Hell yeah. That's what's up. And let's get afterburners. I want some quick stuff. Okay, but let's, oops, ship designer. Cruisers. We're mostly going to be facing other cruisers, so I feel like these should be anti-cruiser in general. Maybe we'll do a couple different variants. So for now, this will be called the... I mean, these are all terrible names. Ticonderoga, nah. I mean, I'm gonna rename this eventually, but I don't have a strong theme yet. The Fyrus or Furus. All right. So a bunch of heavy lasers, and then we'll do a different version with a bunch of small stuff for taking out corvettes and destroyers. Call this one the, Bolivar got recommended. That wasn't a terrible name.
All hail, King of the Losers!
Yeah, I can see why that would... I mean, we're naming it after this guy whose victory was so terrible that they named a defeat after it. Okay, but you know what? We got other bigger fish to fry currently. Oh, I forgot a carrier. Thank you, chat. Although I'm not sure if we necessarily have the tech to make a good one. Okay, so I don't know, what does a carrier need? Let's do small and hangar and small. I think we'll have to do a administration stream at some point where people can suggest names for ships and planets, and we'll rename all this stuff. I generally don't like slowing down the main streams with that because, you want to see the story progress. You don't want to see me renaming ships for 2 hours being like, I don't know if I like that name, so we'll get around to it. Also, more tech for Ziva. This is the way. Oh, but exotic gas refineries?
Station under attack.
Oh, okay, what? The birth of space piracy? Okay, the Confederacy is falling apart. It's official. Where are the Star Raiders, or Star... Okay, they're over... God damn it, it's more ruled dissidents. Alright, second fleet's gonna... Oh, but the second fleet's in the middle of upgrading. I need a flotilla that's just constantly patrolling. I keep meaning to do that, but I keep getting, distracted by nonsense. What's going on over here? Oh, shit. I have to get out of there. Hydrogen at the end saying, declare a state of crisis. It's the only way to survive. I think it'd be funny to declare a state of martial law and just close the Senate on Discord. I don't know if that would go over well, but it'd be very funny. Okay, whatever. Let's pull the salvage fleet back. Maybe they can be our kind of flotilla. Yeah, declare martial law, close Twitch chat, disband the Patreon. Oh, shit! The Kirkiat Majis. Fuck, I like that name, too. It was very Dune and Homeworld-esque. It was destroyed by the Rothugian Empire. God damn. Alright, but the fleets are slowly upgrading, I think. Yes, that one's almost done. This one needs to be upgraded again. How did that happen?
All hail, King of the Losers!
Yeah. I knew when I added that taunt it was gonna get the most action, but it still hurts, damn it. I'm trying. Oh, this guy's been excavating the archaeological site. How come we haven't seen any progress? Just taking its sweet time, I guess. I don't know what to do with Vin. Maybe more Mega Forges would be kind of cool. Like, our alloy production is really starting to get up there, which is nice. Okay, second fleet's been upgraded. Let's take the action of these assholes. Let's get the salvaged fleet on a patrol where I can never find the button on how to do that. Patrol to... Well, we'll go across the entire Empire. How about that? Or the entire Confederacy, I should say. Okay, the Cloister is doing a counterattack against the Anthorian Empire, so that's good. Malk35 asking, are the Beldros in a war with someone else? That's a good question. After we watch this space battle, I'm going to check that out.
Mining station lost.
Mining station lost? Oh, probably to those pirates. Okay, that makes sense. So the spirits are doing some work there. Meanwhile, the Beldros Empire is... Nope, only us. Yeah, they're rivaled with the People's Federation, the Skrenzel Republic, and the Rothugan Empire, that federation that they've been winning over the entire time. Oh! Okay, I missed this. The Beldros Empire's made its first move into the Cloister. Although, not with like an overwhelming fleet. They just have a few different smaller fleets. That's a little strange. I mean, are they even going to be able to take the system here? It looks like the Cloister has some shit. Yeah, the Cloister...
Technology discovered.
We're actually holding them off pretty well. They got another one of 2K on the way. Cloister is going to be taking back this system. Alright, but these are almost fully upgraded. And while we're waiting, can we add a cruiser or 3 to each of the main fleets? I think we can. The first fleet. Let's add each of those cruisers we just did. The Firus, the Bolivar, and the Fondatore or something. Maybe 2 of each. No way I can afford that right now, but we'll get there. Yeah, that was broken for a second. Are those? Whoops. Okay, I need more than 68
discovered.
alloys. But, that might take us some time.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, but this fleet's been upgraded, and it immediately needs to be upgraded again. I guess this is why we shouldn't wait to research all this military technology, but them's the breaks. But we can't wait around forever. Let's help out our allies and end this sucker. Okay, and the second fleet, God willing, is going to be heading over there pretty soon.
Research station lost.
Meanwhile, the Beldros Empire, I should say, probably about to take this star system. Alright, the pirates are down. The second fleet is going to be in a position to do stuff shortly. Alright, so, in light of the changing diplomatic situation and the war against the Beldros Empire, let's see if we should change our rules of engagement for the Althorian Empire. Anthorian Empire. Okay, the poll is up, I think. Okay, now it's up. I will remind you that if we get locked into a war with the Althorian Empire, or Anthorian Empire, and then we lose all our ships, and then we get invaded by the Beldros, that's not going to be good. But it looks like the Parliament has done a 180, and is now saying yes. Pizza Picante saying, as long as we don't annex a centimeter of Anthorian land. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been trying to say all along. I think yes is going to take this. I'm also waiting for a vote where someone just drops $10,000 worth of bits and completely reverses some decision. DGW Gamer saying, we aren't saying yes, we're saying shit! Fuck! Yeah, basically. Kring Masan saying, I mean, I don't get why Parliament is even taking part in strategic decisions once a state of war has been declared. It's to prevent whining. Okay, looks like yes takes it. So the second fleet's gonna move back to the northern front, and the first fleet is gonna move over to the southern or central front.
All hail, King of the Losers!
Yeah. And what's the galactic community working on? Natural sanctuaries. Okay, we already looked at that. Or no, the Senate floor. Okay, yep. Meanwhile, what is the Terran Protectorate's up to? Still overwhelming. Still a Scion. Not really doing much of... I mean, they hate everybody, but they're not acting on it. Good for them, I suppose. Small Canadian Beast saying, I think that taunt has been used like 6 times this stream alone. Yes, it has, but if you want to pay $2 to call me the king of the losers, I guess that's a fair trade. Alright, but we got fossilized remains. Archaeologists have uncovered more and more fossilized remains in the valley, and the count is now up to 26 distinct sapient species, none of them native to Kiso Prime. These fossils...
My granny could scrap better than that.
These fossils that have been sufficiently preserved to determine a cause of death, all owing to physical trauma inflicted by blades, spears, or arrows. Not a single specimen appears to have been felled by the equivalent of a modern projectile or energy weapon. The ruins of a small structure of some sort have been found near the entrance of the valley. It appears to originate from the same time period as the fossils. Perhaps we'll shed some light on things. Okay. Interesting if true. I wonder if this is like a predator planet, where they're bringing species from across the galaxy to engage in mortal combat. Okay, it also looks like the Cloister is about to do a counterattack. So they're currently fighting the station. They just took the station. Yeah, the southern front, I mean, we've lost 2 systems, but it doesn't look like it's been the blitzkrieg I was fearing, so that's something, right? Okay, this doesn't matter in the short term anyways. How are we doing on alloys? Can we get our first cruiser into the end of the fight here? Oh, hey! The Althorian Empire's... We got peace, The Evander system. Did we gain that or lose that? I swear to God, I can't read this at all. So, they got that system? Or we got that system? Does anyone know? Okay, they got it. Alright, well that sucks. That was a pointless war. But it does free up the second fleet. So let's bring them down south. Oh, and now the Arthurian Empire is laying claim to some of our systems. They want Ziff. That sucks. Okay, but what ship is being added to that fleet? Corvettes. God damn it. Okay, fair enough. Reinforcements in transit, fine. Okay, so what is happening here? We got Veldros Empire fleet heading towards this system. Cloister spear or Cloister fleet in the neighboring system. Nothing over here. I don't get it. Where are all their ships? Yeah, the Anthorian Empire is laying claim to more and more of our systems. That's not good. But our PM has new skills. Let's get these science stations back in action. Decorai. Oh, we can upgrade them to a bigger planetary administration. That's nice to see. Okay, but what's the status on upgrading those anchorages? Anchorage. And we've got other ones over here, I think? Yes. Okay, hopefully that gets us up to where we need to be. Meanwhile, the excavation of the ancient structure found near the valley's entrance is proceeding according to plan. Many of our artifacts have been discovered, most of which seem to be variations of hunting weapons and trophies. A partially translated sign, which appears to donate the name of the structure, reads, Valley of Makever, Hunting Lodge Primus. Alright, good stuff. And thanks again to everyone who's been subscribing. It does help keep the lights on. It's hugely important to keeping these streams going. So thank you very much for subscribing. I'll hopefully have a chance to read out names in other streams. Alrighty. Yeah, okay, it does kind of seem like that's like the Predator planet. Alright, Cloister of the Spirits. Kick in. I'm going to say this, actually. Cloister, maybe gonna take this? Alright, they've taken that back. I mean, it does seem like the Cloister is doing a pretty good job without our help. Why? I don't understand the Beldross strategy here.
Technology
Where
discovered.
are all their ships? Alrighty, whatever. Let's get more naval capacity. Alright, well, we're sending the first fleet in. And the second fleet is slowly making its way down south. The Senate is in session voting on natural sanctuaries. Everyone's in support of it, so what's the point of saying no? I'm guessing these guys kind of hate us now, right? Yeah. Hostile. That's so strange. The Beldross went from superior to equivalent in the space of just a few battles. Did the Cloister really kick their asses that much?
Construction
Whatever. Mining
complete.
World of Vin. It's looking good. Everything's looking good. Okay. Yeah, I don't. It's very strange. We're the only people we're there at war with, so that is odd. Traditions will keep on expansion. New colonies start with one pop. A little late now, but still useful to have. I mean, they have a bunch of fleets, but they're all very small. They're just like a cruiser and a destroyer or something? What's up with that? Yeah, one cruiser, one destroyer. And what do they even look like? They got plasma stuff. Okay. Cool star system, though.
Log updated.
Authorities on Lindaway have recently exposed a large smuggling ring. And many arrests have been... Okay, so we got a thing out of it. Got it. We got bigger fish to fry right now. Yeah, the Beldross Empire may have maybe overcommitted itself to fighting this Federation, then seen us as an easier picking, and then been proven wrong. That's what makes sense to me anyways. Okay, the Cloister of the Spirits wishes to give the Kaltar Stellar Hierarchy association status. Kaltar Stellar Hierarchy. Yes, these guys who I think we don't like. Yeah, the totalitarian, fanatic authoritarian. Yeah, no, it's a no. Yeah.
Construction complete.
We have an election that I think we should stay out of because I'd rather keep the influence to other things. Okay, continued excavations near the hunting lodge have provided more details. Kesso Prime and the Valley of Machiavel specifically served as a hunting reserve for the ruling warrior class of an interstellar polity known as the Retarax Domain. The Retarax, a predatory avian species, periodically collected random individuals from many subjugated alien civilizations under their rule. These aliens were then hunted down and then killed in the wilderness of Machiavel. According to the ritual that governed Rara whatever society, the tradition lasted several centuries until they succumbed to an undefined outside threat. Okay, well, that's something. I guess we're still looking into it.
Technology discovered.
I got new tech stuff. Okay, let's get shields. Yes. And swarmer missiles or housing. Housing. It's boring, but we need it. Halton asking, how's our relationship with the Cloister right now? It's on the downswing. They don't like us that we've rejected a few of their things, but for the most part, still friendly. And the first fleet is finally on the frontier.
Technology discovered.
More tech. What do we got now? Naval capacity plus 30, or... kind of like global defense grid. Just so we can get that naval capacity up. Like, I really like that idea. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, and... oh, shit! This might be big.
Complete.
We have the first Vrul Prime Minister of the Confederacy. That's awesome. A Vrul PM, just 100 years after the Confederacy was formed. That's cool. Awesome. Let's hope this guy isn't like, you know, militarist or authoritarian or whatever. Alright, well that's kind of cool. Let's get a new scientist in the meantime. What faction is he in charge of? That's a good question. Oops. Are they necessarily in charge of factions? Oh yeah, he's in charge of the Alien Liberty Trust. Makes sense. Said the Golden Sky Cat saying, not my Prime Minister. Okay, meanwhile, Beldros Empire has a fleet down there, but it doesn't seem very... I don't know. Where is their... Yeah, they're back up to Superior. Maybe they're trying to lure us into their territory for some unknown reason. Like, the spirits are about to kick ass. Harlequin Red Squire requesting a census. Yes, I think we can... Whoa, 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 whoa. Something just happened that I missed. The Skrek archivists have declared war on the Thermodian Republic. By extension, the United Terran Protectorates are also at war with them. I don't know if this really affects us, but this is the first time I've seen the UTP do anything. And these guys are actually pretty cool with us. In fact, they're an associate in our Federation. I don't know how to see who's associated, but that's where we're at. Okay. So they are equivalent to us, where the Protectorates are overwhelming. Yeah. Well, they're fucked, and maybe we are too, because we got trouble down here, but so far it's... I don't know where the hell it is. Okay, what? At Kiwanian Free Warriors, our warriors grow bored and cause much trouble, much fighting with each other, many dead, but we have solution. We send our craziest warriors to fight for Dormax. No, can't do it. We're not there yet. You know what we can do, actually? Here, let's, offer a trade deal. Active sensor link. And, just to give them a bit of help, I don't know, we'll send them food, maybe? Which I'm sure they could use. I mean, they actually seem to have some big fleets here. So, I don't know, here's open. Keep it, the first fleet is on the way. Oh, right, Harlequin, the census. I'm sorry, I must have gotten interrupted there. Okay, so demographics-wise, we are 56% human, 17% Taurite, 14% Vrul, 1% Anoran, 2% Kalar, 2% Rugan, 2% Euthonian, 1% rudimentary robots, 0% Vul, and 0% Zeldan. Who are the Taurovites? They were... Oh, these fucking ass... I hate that noise. I hate that noise so goddamn much. Xenophile militarists. I think they were refugees. Otherwise... Shut up. Shut up. I think they're... Okay. I think they're refugees is what I'm getting at. Ugh, but I hate that noise. I hate that noise so much. Wololo, indeed. That'll be a lot better. Harlequin Red Square. Who was that asked about the demographics? Was that just a ploy to make me hear that goddamn sound again?
Construction complete.
Because that's what it feels like. Alright, First Fleet is going to be going into action right now. Got the Megacorp theme going, that's something. Still no action over here, I guess that's good news. Whoa, what the hell happened with the clans? They're at war with the Internal Empire of Akara. And the clans got... I don't get how they lost that territory. Maybe we should send a science ship. Check that out. Let's take a look. Okay, but Antares in Beldras War. We got our first naval engagement against the Beldras, which I'm assuming we're gonna win. One would hope. Nope, the Cloister are gonna beat us to it. Oh, that sucks. Whatever, we'll get our chance. We'll all get our chance. Second fleet is up to 5k strength. That's good to see. Harlequin Red Squad wants to know more information on the demographics. I'll get to that at the end of the stream. I don't want to slow things down in the middle of a war. But just remind me at the end, and hopefully I won't forget. That's also something we can do on our administration stream, whenever that'll be. Okay, well let's liberate this star system, I guess. The Cloister going that way, we'll go this way. Lind away. Holy God, the hype train started up again. Thanks to Krasium24 for gifting a bunch of subs. That's super nice of you. Thank you so much. Those subscriptions really do help us with these streams. They're awesome. And for those of you who are now new subscribers, enjoy the emotes. Man, thanks for single-handedly starting up the hype train. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Yeah. Yeah, if you've been enjoying the artwork and the other stuff we've done as part of these streams, the emblems, that's only possible thanks to your support here on Twitch and YouTube and everywhere else. So it's it means the world. Thank you so much to everybody who's been subscribing. Yeah. Oh, okay, we gotta finally some action happening. Mark your calendars, folks. The first battle between the Antares Confederacy and the Beldras Empire. And I think we're kicking ass. We have 10 destroyers, 30. Yeah, they just bailed the hell out of there. That was a good good time to start the hype train. Our first victory. Okay, excellent. Let's keep pushing in. Wait, what the hell is going on over here? The Skrek Archivists, aka the people who are the Scions. That's it. I want to save that. Thanks again for all the subscriptions, guys. Very, very much appreciated. But we got some strange doings happening. So the Scions are making their way through the star system. They're very close to us. Oh my God! And Krasium with the bits. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, guys. Awesome to see. So awesome to see. I mean, I've completely forgotten what's happening in the game. Okay, but let's get that fleet going in here. We'll liberate these collection systems and kind of work on this side of the galaxy. I think should be our target. But back to the archaeological dig site. Archaeologists excavating the hunting lodge have stumbled upon the several references to a legendary Ruratax warrior known only as the Huntress. She was apparently their most efficient killer, renowned throughout the domain for having personally butchered thousands of aliens at Mactvel. It is unclear whether this is based on fact or fiction, but according to Ruratax legend, the Huntress was killed somewhere inside the valley when she was outwitted by the alien prey she was pursuing. She was supposedly wielding the fabled blade of the Huntress at the time. So, from what I gather from this photo, the Huntress was 1,000 feet tall and was killed by Arnold Schwarzenegger. You heard it here first, folks. Okay. What do we need? Civic slots +1 might be cool. But no, off-world trade, we've been behind on that for a long time. Lindaway needs... Let's do more farms, maybe? Just to balance things out a bit. More energy districts for Queso Prime. Okay, the Jazzgavaz want to use them as mercenaries. Packer's asking, is it possible to invite the Keelar to the Federation after the Beldross War is done? Maybe. Which ones are the Keelar? Sorry, way too many people in this game. Oh, the Keelar. Help me out. Where are they? Keelar. Wait, they're right next to us? Is that true? Oh, the Confederation of Clans. God, I'm an idiot. Yeah, the Confederation of Clans. Egalitarian Xenophiles. Yes, I don't see a reason why we couldn't invite them. Except... they don't want to. They hate the Cloister of the Spirits, that's why. The Cloister of the Spirits seem to really like us, but they're very judgmental to everyone else. And it's making expanding the Federation kind of difficult. But we might have another naval battle coming up here. The bearded squirt saying, I don't like how the rock people are dictating our foreign policy to us. Yeah, our foreign entanglements have mostly been because of them. I feel like the Confederacy's love affair with the Cloister is maybe waning just a bit here. That might be a poll for Twitch chat and Patreon and Discord. But, I mean, we're attacking this place, so that's, progress. Shooting down missiles like badasses. Except you have to wonder, the Cloister managed to hold their own against the Althorian Empire and the Beldross Empire, whereas the Keelar Confederation of Clans, while perhaps more politically aligned to us, seem to be in a very weak spot right now. So... meanwhile, what's going on over here? Oh! We have the United Terran Protectorates. They have a fleet. I can't tell if they've taken any territory yet.
The asshole who came up with this plan is laughing, I am sure.
Alright, let's move further into Beldross territory. Thanks again for the bits, that's awesome. Whoa! The fucking Skrek are making some moves, man. Or the Skren? That is worrisome, man. Just, what was that? A 20k fleet just casually going through our territory? Don't love that. Civilian fabricators, yes. I mean, our consumer goods seems to be doing a bit better, but I would like to... Hey, and thanks for getting the hype train, guys. That was awesome. I mean, I guess it makes sense that they're on the way to the Thermodon Republic, just taking the long route, I guess. The UTP has 2 fleets. Yeah, they've taken their first star system. Okay. The The Bruggen Star Collective. Yeah, I mean, this side of the galaxy is always at war, so we can ignore that for a while, but the Bruggen Star Collective is at war with the Grand Merit, so that means Grand Merit is at war with the Federation. Although the Federation's been a paper tiger so far, and man, thanks again for all the bits, guys. This is crazy. Thanks so much. Still not a whole lot of movement, but man, a lot of rivalries being thrown about here. The Eternal Empire of Akara apparently is rivals with everybody. Who are they? They are these guys who are at war with the clans right now. We got that science ship over here trying to figure out what the hell's going on. The Caltest Stellar Hierarchy, again, that's going to be a no. You gotta stop asking, guys.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Okay, battle is finally joined. Hell yeah.
Technology
Doing very well.
discovered.
Lost one ship so far. 2 ships. But we're kicking ass. Alright. Clone army? I don't know about that. Let's do, terraforming stuff. Hey, wait, is Templin Bot still telling people to check out the Blunder Dome? I should probably turn that off, because I don't think they're even streaming right now. So, and also, it has nothing to do with Stellaris Invicta. That's my bad. I should probably... Whoops. Okay, so, we have a planet in the way, and we're going to need the army for that. So let's start mobilizing our lads. They're currently at Wedtige Prime. Let's bring him to the Cloister capital. Wait, why do I keep... Oh, because they're currently landed. Okay. And might also be a good idea to start raising some more armies. Maybe some Taurovite army or people as well. Why not? Some Vrul. Some Zeldan. Some Minoran. We're gonna get the whole goddamn galaxy in on this. Alright, so the whole gang is being mobilized. Okay, the Blade of the Huntress. After painstakingly combing through the valley of Machiavel for any trace of the legendary Huntress, archaeologists were finally able to pinpoint her last resting place. Her fossilized skeleton was found locked in battle with the remains of a large, horned anthropoid pod, with her claws still grasping the hilt of a perfectly preserved sword. This must be the Blade of the Huntress. The weapon is composed of an unknown material and is sharp enough to cut through our strongest armor. Okay. So we got the Blade of the Huntress. Is that good? Like, what does that do for me? Can I give it to an army or something? Oh, we got a relic. Okay, that makes sense. We can use the Blade of the Huntress to give additional army morale and planet sensor range. Okay. I mean, it seems a little weird, but, sure. Okay, so we got the first fleet is at what strength? About 3K. We have a station here at 2K, plus who knows if they have reinforcements nearby. Let's try to reinforce this, and can we... to repair it would take it way out of the frontier.
Technology discovered.
We got shields. Let's get research station output. And they have a fleet of 1,700 over there. Was I reading the passive effects? That's interesting. Okay, let's take another look at that then. What the hell is that under? Relics and minor artifacts. Active effects. Sublight speed plus 25. Oh, okay. Well, that's something. Oh, it's under the traditions. I see. I see. The Cyborg V2 saying, yes, this sword will make our ships faster. I don't know if I'll be including that in the lore recap, but, I don't know. We have 53 minor artifacts. I don't know, is there anything we can do with them? Random technology bonuses. Find military applications. Discover precursor insight. Discover L-gate insight. I'll worry about that once the war is done. Again, we got bigger fish to fry. It looks like they are fortifying this planet, though. Do we have reinforcements coming in at all? Get a second fleet. Nope. Let's get them down to the winning team. Saying a couple people saying we should just activate it. I mean, how long does it last? Because I don't want to use it and then have it run out as soon as we need it, you know? 10 years? I mean, I guess that's more than enough, right? Sublight speed plus 25. Sure, 10, yeah, fucking let's activate the Sword of Destiny or whatever the hell we're doing now. This was supposed to be science fiction, not science fantasy. My immersion is being ruined. Someone help. And what about that L gate we have? I mean, let's continue the research though. That was cool. I like that. Excavate that site. Thanks for the bits. It's a psionic blade, the shroud, space magic. You do not know. Not in my galaxy. Nyango saying, you don't need immersion in Stellaris, this is not D&D. Well, I mean, kind of the wrong stream for that. This is Stellaris Invicta after all. Okay, yeah, we'll do another deal with these guys. In fact, I kind of think immersion is one of the main reasons people are here currently. I love this. It really shows the dichotomy inherent to Parliament, with Johnny Hatch saying, "How's our negotiation skills?" and Professor Sergio saying, "More DACA." That's kind of the two extremes of our senators and members of Parliament, I'd say.
Technology discovered.
But we got those civilian things, and let's do Corvette hull points, I guess, just because we need to work on that. I could probably decommission some of these administrative parks. It does seem like we are, as soon as we can get a couple of them, we're going to be able to replace them with other things. Alright, the fleet's at 3K, and we're now facing a fleet of 2K plus a station of 2K. Maybe we'll try to force them out of there. We'll take this system. Oh, okay, some shit happened. So... what do we got here? The Skrek Archivists made peace with the Thermodian Republic. The United Terran Protectorates got Kochab and Zosma. Here and here. The Thermodian Republic is humiliated. Damn. They got some more territory. And they got a big-ass fleet. Do we want the Thermodians in the Federation when at any time we could get attacked by the Skren? Or the Skrek? Like, it honestly seems that until we are in a much stronger place, expanding the Federation is actually a liability. Because you never know when these guys are just going to decide that they don't like someone we're friends with. Like, we could get dragged into a war that we're in no way able to win. I'm not saying that we're going to decide that right now, just a question for everybody here. We also have at least one cruiser called the Emancipator. That's a good name. That is currently just sitting there? The Emancipator is just sitting there. Why is it doing that? If we could have our fleets actually go where they're supposed to. Okay, but we're making good progress. And there's our... Okay, what's happening now? Alright, taking out this outpost. That's good. The Keltar Stellar Hierarchy likes freedom. That's also good. Making moves against the Beldross. Excellent. So we do have this obstacle in our way, and until we get both the fleets together, I'm not sure we can take it. Luckily, they'll be here in just over a year, it looks like. Let's get all those armies together, too. We get them over to Chromatica. Okay, we've added our first cruiser to the fleet, I think. That's something. New flagship. The Senate passed, or something. Building a better tomorrow. A diplomatic weight from the economy. Yes, I think... Wait, habitability minus 10? Progress cannot be limited by any obstacles? Dominate the natural world. I think we gotta say oppose that sucker. Migration treaty. Okay, yeah. Rivalry, yeah. When does that resolution actually hit the floor? And is it gonna make a difference what we decide to do anyways? Governing ethics ships in the free shifts rather in these free. Okay, these are the guys who didn't like us, and now they're more egalitarian. So maybe that means they like. Yeah, okay, they're coming around, even though they insulted us. Couldn't find a username again. Asking why doesn't Steven join you on any of these streams? I don't know. I definitely want him on one of these. I think that. One reason was people don't necessarily know who I am if they only watch the YouTube stuff, so this is hopefully trying to get my voice out there a bit more. But I'm hoping to bring on guests as we move along. And I'm not sure if Steven isn't necessarily a big Stellaris fan. I think there's other games that might be more appropriate. Okay, again with the Stellar Hierarchy. No! Stop trying to make this happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, but also we got another thing going on here. Records aboard the station revealed that the former inhabitants were deeply religious and had no contact with the outside world, which they feared and despised. Every aspect of their lives was governed by an omniscient oracle who scribed their destinies at birth. Divine will decided everything from their choice of partner and occupation to the minutiae of their daily lives. leaving them with little individual freedom. Most were afraid to diverge from their destined paths, as all who did perished under mysterious circumstances. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hey, we got oh, shit. The Beldros Empire is making a move against our planet there that we took. But the second fleet's inbound, so that's going to take care of that. But what do they have here? Not enough to make a huge difference. An additional 500 coming in. 400 to 2K. Oh, it's going to take them forever to get there. You might as well just head back. There's no reason not to. Natural sanctuaries passed. That's something. Cloister the Spirits has again declared the Beldros Empire their rival. Good work, idiots. Alright, here we go. I'd love it if our second fleet get in there too. 100 and... Let's just wait. Let's just wait for a quick second. Zelvan Dominion is becoming more xenophilic. Good to know. All right.
Technology
Gotta
discovered.
do this pincer movement. Here we go. You guys attack them. You guys attack them. Let's save the game. Pincer. Attack. Terraforming. Oh, I don't know. Galactic Administration seems good, but let's do refit standards. It would actually be very helpful. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stuff in chat here. Just because I'm not responding to it directly doesn't mean I'm not seeing it. Some of your ideas are just really stupid. So. Alright, so they go both one after this fleet, but I think we can nail them. Come on, hurry it up there. My pincer moved mostly just turned into one fleet at a time, but it looks like it doesn't matter. Alright, got him. Alright, so now we can bring the fleets down to Alblabus, or whatever the hell. First fleet, late as usual. Pirate scum. Oh, we also had some archaeology stuff happening. The archaeological team has made an unexpected discovery. Embedded within the station walls is a hidden surveillance system that seems to have been feeding visual and auditory information to a single point somewhere within the station's core. Someone is monitoring the disciples at all times, even in their most private moments. In some places, the equipment have been torn out or sabotaged. Closer to the central hub are signs of violence and disruption. It seems as though at some point the inhabitants discovered they were being monitored. Packers 105 saying, I'll keep repeating this until Mark notices. Notices what? You should have repeated it. So, whatever. Alright, we got those guys coming in. And thanks for the follows, everybody. Again, I'd love to read them all out, but way too many happening today. Alright, so we'll consolidate the first and second fleets here, then move on out of whatever it's called. The army is in Cloister territory, and God willing, they can take that planet. There it is. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I know everyone's yelling about the Calta. Just if we're going to invite someone into the Federation, it's probably not going to happen solely at the discretion of Twitch chat. That's something we'd probably ask Discord, or not Discord. Well, yeah, Discord maybe, but also Patreon. And I think the thing that we didn't love about them wasn't necessarily the fact that they were only authoritarian. It was also that they used reanimated armies and were fanatically spiritualist. So just because they've switched one ethic doesn't mean we're automatically going to invite them to the Federation. Even if we could. I mean, we could offer association status, but yeah, we also have to be at peace, so shut up. Gotta wait until the war is done. A lot of people saying they're literally dead, who cares? I mean, yeah, I guess that's a good point, but who we're allied with is important. Besides, Cetra does not serve. Cetra
Technology
rules.
discovered.
Planetary subspace sensors I think we need very badly. Alright, annihilated that, and more word on the archaeological stuff. We have traced the wiring to a temple complex devoted to the worship of the Oracle and her clergy in this station's central node, but in the Oracle's chambers, instead of a divine entity, resides an enormous AI nexus of the Oracle brand. Oh, is it literally like Oracle presents AI something or other? Wires extend outward from its core like a nervous system throughout the entire station. Secret communications between the inhabitants reveal there was a failed attempt at storming the temple and deactivating the nexus. It seems likely the society collapsed and it became known that their lives were not governed by divine will, but by a computer. Restarting the nexus will require extensive repairs. Okay. Let's work on that, I guess. Okay, the Kel, they want it again. You know what? Fuck it. If you guys are gonna shut up about this, invite the Kel to Stellar Hierarchy. Yes. No. I'm gonna say, I don't know if this is necessarily gonna be binding. I reserve the right to say fuck all of you and not do it. Maybe we'll put this also to the Patreon and to Discord. It's only giving association status, so it's not like this is gonna do much. I just don't like the idea that they're fanatical spiritualists. We're supposed to be a like alliance of egalitarian democracy guys, not just a weird like spiritualist group. But whatever. Let's put it to the vote. Also, they might be using black magic. Just want to put that out there. All right, so the poll is hopefully starting in a second. All right, the poll is up, I think. Locked at the start here. Yes takes it with 40 votes to 34. Yes, slowly building. Yes, at 60%. Wait, did I? Yeah, okay. Still at 60%, 60 to 40. Can I donate bits to influence my own poll? Probably not, right? That would be cheating. Wait, can I vote? I can vote in these. I'm gonna vote no. Okay, for all the good that did me. Now we're at 56 yes, 44 no. Zingernot Burger saying, vote with money against it. Time for corruption or corporations. Alright, yes takes it. So we're giving them association status. Fine, the hierarchy or the Cloister can finally shut up about it. Does the Cloister like us for that? Yes, they do. I don't know. I'm getting equal points. The Cloister is annoying, and they keep dragging us into stuff. And then we should add more people that the Cloister likes. So what the hell?
Technology discovered.
Corvette hull points at 100. Alright, so let's do Betharian power plants. That seems good. Okay, our science ship finally arrived there. And yet, I have no idea what we found. Apparently, the Calgary Confederation of Clans has taken back these points, so we have not discovered much of anything. That's weird. Alright, both our fleets are here. Let's move on this planet, or this star system. The Thermodian Republic is now xenophilic. Oh, that's good. I mean, those are, again, people we shouldn't necessarily be too aligned with, because they're right next to the UTP, and the Skren apparently don't like them, so do we want to mess with them too early? Probably not. Oh, full screen. Yep, gotta bring that back. Alright, but here we go. Yeah, you better run, you bastards. Why isn't this thing coming? God, I thought I moved both fleets. Okay, whatever. We're still gonna be fine. Yeah, there it is. Eat shit. Alright, but more, stuff happening. Our engineers have restored the Oracle's Nexus to an operative state, but not without first disabling its defensive system. Evidence suggests it may have been responsible not only for keeping the station's inhabitant alive, but also for killing them. Oh, okay. It ran complex computational models that forecasted lives with an estimated accuracy of 75%, correcting divergencies and incapacitating future troublemakers before they can disrupt divine order. It has indicated it wishes to speak with us. Yes? Okay. The Oracle manifests as an elaborate 3D hologram of a tall anthropod female clad in long flowing robes. She bows her head in greeting, then stares emptily ahead with hundreds of huge, orbed, unseeing eyes. Oh, God. They glow dimly in the gloom as she speaks. Welcome to Divinity Station, friends. I cannot help but notice that you've disabled my security system. May I implore you to restore it immediately? I can assure you that it is there only for your protection. Yeah, we're gonna get on that immediately. Okay. What happened to the inhabitants of the station, I guess, is a good question. I have a failsafe that requires me to terminate a trial in the event of a code 034N deviation. The research had become a threat to the Republic. Oh, a code whatever deviation? Yeah, of course, that makes a little sense. The test subjects had developed free will? Free will can only be abolished with nerve gas. Okay, what trial? My trial. I was designed to build and maintain a society free of crime and suffering. A utopia in which every citizen was instilled with divine purpose and lived up to their full potential, unfettered by indecision and desire. Okay, what's the Republic? The Republic is no more. Yeah, that's very helpful. What are you? I am Oracle, an artificial intelligence gifted with the sight. My software allows me to predict your future with a divine accuracy of 74.9 repeating. Yeah, divine accuracy of 74%. That's very divine. I sense great doubt in you, great danger ahead. Your society is riddled with crime and deviation. I can make the pain go away. We do have troublesome individuals on Lindaway. Yeah, they all put him in this building called Parliament. Okay. A skill 5 governor endowed with the sight joins. Okay. You will aid with the administration. Okay, I'm gonna put this to a vote, because I have no fucking clue. Okay, so... what do we do? I mean, presumably we can reprogram this thing, so it's not gonna, like, kill everyone with free will. Okay, I gotta do option 1 through 3, because I can't write out the full text. Okay. Use, administer, destroy. So option 1 is use it. We have troublesome individuals on Lindaway. This gives us a skill 5 governor. Option 2, you will aid the administration of our empire. We get more admin cap. And option 3 is to destroy it, which gives us research and influence and allies. So the poll is starting. Option 3, destroy it, is in the lead, but option 2, not that far behind. Option 2, administer, is now in the lead. Option 2 is taking the lead with 50% of the vote. 52%. 53%. Yeah, I mean, time for those corporations to to throw some money around if they want to change this, I guess. Bubba's Big Blast saying, free will is really out this year. God, it feels that way. Yeah, I think option 2 is going to take this. 53% of the vote. Yes, Wiki saying, destroy. I don't want to be nerve gassed, please. Alright, option 2. We're going to make the AI that killed everybody into an administrator. 10 plus administrative capacity. I mean, that's not awful, I guess. So, not sure how to feel about this one, guys. On the plus side, we've taken this station. And let's bring back the HUD. Okay, now we can start bombarding this planet. And where is the army at? A lot of them in Chromatica and Antares. Is Chromatica a reference to something? It feels like it is, but I'm not cool enough to know what. Okay. Where's our nearest science station, or science vessel? Let's research these debris. Or debris, I should say. The Senate's in session, voting for building a better tomorrow. Oh, we might actually be able to swing this. I mean, we're already against this, right? Because it has some, yeah, diplomatic weight from economy. Worker, yeah, this was the thing that's going to destroy all our planets. Yeah, I don't think we can really sway any of these people. Call in favor from the Cloister of the Spirits, who are already voting for us, so... Shit. That sucks. Traditions-wise, let's do Starbase Upkeep, -20, sure. Okay, finally bombarding a planet. Hopefully this invasion goes better than the last one. We got the armies on the way. We got a ton of influence and a ton of allies. And we haven't even hit naval capacity yet, so let's reinforce the fleets. First fleet, more stuff. Second fleet, out of allies, okay. It looks like the killer Confederation of Clans has put itself back together pretty well. They have a Megacorp as a vassal, I'm going to assume? Protectorate? Yeah, okay.
Technology discovered.
Therian power plant, got that going. Let's get more city housing. Tylu's saying, for Christ's sakes, merge your armies. I'm waiting till they're all together. which they are. So yeah, there you go. You happy? Probably not. Oh man, it's been 2 hours already. Okay, I guess we'll call it there. So the war with the Beldros Empire is ongoing. We got a new AI assistant. Everyone can get mad at... Who do we get mad at? Some guy for pointing me to the fact that the stream was done. So this is session 7. Yeah, that's like the kid in class who reminded the teacher that there was homework or a quiz or something. Good shit. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for joining me here on Stellaris Invicta on Grand Strategy Saturdays. But even though the stream today is done, there's still a lot going on. So first of all, if you saw the video today, yeah, thanks. But if you haven't seen the video today, we just put out a episode on the Antares Pioneer Corps. On top of that, what else do we got going on? Oh yeah, we added new products to the Templin Commissary. Hopefully I can load it into the chat here. Yeah, we've added t-shirts and hats and some other stuff for every single republic in the Confederacy. So if you're a big Redova fan or a big Tenali fan, you can grab yourself a hat for either of them or any other republic in the store. There's also a map of the Antares Confederacy, or rather a map of the Antares system that was just added to the store, which I think looks pretty goddamn sweet. And on top of that, Liberation Day, the poster that debuted a few weeks ago, is also up, which I think is fucking cool looking. So yeah, if you want to grab any of that stuff, do so, I guess. And there's also a discount for those of you in the Senate if you know where to find it, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, and like I said, even though today is done, the streaming don't stop. I'll be back on Monday for a special stream of Vermintide 2. I've been playing that with the Blunderdome and with Yeti Boatman, some buddies of mine from the Squadrons days. If you haven't seen it, Vermintide 2 is fucking awesome, especially on streams. Because if you're a viewer in Twitch and you are mad at me for the way I played this game, you can call down lightning on me. Last week, we had a bunch of disgruntled Antares Parliament members sick rat ogres and lightning on us and killed us all. It's really fucking cool. So if you want to check that out, Monday at 6 o'clock Mountain Time. I gotta add it to the schedule, but you know, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and we'll do that. It's really goddamn cool. You can vote between options. You can give potions out to people. Maybe you got to see it to really appreciate it, but it's awesome. Yeah, so that's Monday. Wednesday is Wildcard Wednesdays. Not sure what we're playing. I think we might do some more. Actually, I have no idea what we're gonna do. Wednesday is something. And then Friday, we're back with probably Suzerain. I've been leading the Republic of Swordland to who knows what. We're currently under the threat of invasion from neighboring Rumburg. The country is more or less falling apart. We're trying to implement education reforms. It's really goddamn cool. Suzerain might be my game of the year, if we're being honest here. That's goddamn awesome. And then, 1 week today, more Stellaris Invicta. So plenty of stuff going on. And if you are able to tune in, it's going to help us out, because we're currently trying to become partners here on Twitch, which gives us a ton of benefits and you a ton of benefits, so why not? Yeah, so thanks so much, but we got to raid somebody before we end things for the day. So I think we're going to target the Blunderdome, our old pals at the Blunderdome. When I said that we were doing that Vermintide 2 stream on Monday, these are the guys we play with. And maybe they're going to see this coming, but they are currently playing Star Wars Squadrons. Maybe I'll join them. Who can say? There's a very real chance here that I'll join them for Squadrons in a couple minutes here. But yeah, we're going to raid them, but they're not going to see it coming. I need everyone in chat to yell out, "Let's kick the tires and light the fires." So copy that message, and if for those of you yelling about the census, we'll get that in an administration stream later on. I do see that. I haven't forgotten about it, but that won't be the stream. Yeah, so we're going to raid the Blunderdome. Let's kick the tires and light the fires. Let them know the Templin Institute sent you. If you have access to Templin emotes, please spam those as well. And let's scare the fuck out of these guys. So thanks, everybody. How do I get this going? The Blunderdome. There we go. So yeah, let's sign up for the raid here, folks. I mean, wait until we're there, right? Don't spam it in our chat. Let's wait until... Alright, everybody. Thanks for being here. We'll catch you next time.
No, they're talking in the Discord.